I did not give precise information on how to do things. So today we will deal with sheep. This works also for cattle. Cattle give you leather and meat. Sheep give you wool. You don't have to kill a sheep to get wool. Basics. You can punch a tree with your bare fist, or it's faster with an axe. Anyway, sheep will give you wool. You don't have to kill them. You can build shears. You can use a lot of spider web to make sheep wool to make a bed, but that's a whole other deal. I always punch the leaves to get the drops. Well, almost always, unless I'm doing a whole bunch of trees. They deteriorate on their own. I just want to make sure that they're all gone before I leave the area I'm doing lumber in, because I don't want to forget and leave any drops. Because even things like saplings that seem like I don't need any more baby trees, but 2 saplings will burn a piece of food or iron, or so saplings can be very useful if you have to cook a small amount. So we ended up with 4 saplings and an apple. So basically 4 trees out of 1 tree plus an apple that can be used in a magic potion. There's the jungle tree house. I'm working on it a lot. Okay, now we take the raw wood, put it in our crafting bench, and we get wood planks. If you click on it once, you get 4. If you shift and click on it, you get however many will fit in your inventory or however many there are. Stack them on top of each other to get sticks. 4 per every 2 planks. Put your sticks down one on top of the other. I decided I didn't want to make 10 of them, so I left click to pick them up, right click to drop just one back in the slot. Then we put wood planks on top in the shape of a hoe. We get a wooden hoe. Note, I only make wooden hoes because it's a waste of materials for me to do otherwise. Whack seeds. Whack grass to get seeds. Don't use a tool to do this because most tools degrade. That bucket does not. You don't want to wear out your tools just doing stuff that you could do with your bare hands. I just happen to be holding a bucket, which is a mistake because when I tried to close the gate, I accidentally whacked the water and poured water with my bucket. Get your hoe, right click. If you left click, you'll break that block of dirt. Right click to hoe it. Then bare hands again. Whack the ripe wheat. Make sure your wheat is ripe. I'm using a texture pack. It makes it real obvious. The default texture pack ripe wheat actually looks a lot like asparagus. It's very green with brownish tips and streaks in it. It's very hard to tell. I think a lot of people dislike the default texture. Right click on the plots of ground with seeds to plant seeds. You see the soil turns dark when it's hydrated. Wheat must be planted within 4 blocks of a block of water for it to grow properly. Hold the wheat out and sheep will follow you. Right click on the wheat and the sheep will want to be in love. Right click on 2 sheep. Colors that don't blend together, you'll get one or the other color baby sheep. In this case we got dark gray. So yellow and dark gray don't turn into a color. Take your shears, right click on the sheep, and you got wool. You don't have to give them wheat every time. You don't have to dye them every time you shear them. Once they're dyed, they're that color. You can also dye individual blocks of wool, but it makes more sense just to dye the sheep. Put a rose in your crafting area. It makes 2 rose dyes, and you have permanently dyed a sheep red until you want to change the color. And you can shear it, and every time the wool grows back, it will be that color. Wool grows back after a sheep eats grass. I tried to catch a sheep eating grass. I did not, but that was one that I had just sheared. I heard it. I heard it eat grass. So I came up to it, and it was a little glitchy. You see, it didn't quite get that I was there at first. Yellow sheep did. Red sheep took a minute. Hello, red sheep. See, when they're alert, then right click, and see what happens when you mix yellow and red. Can you guess? That's right. We got a little sheep, and I'm going to call it Tang. And there's my jungle house. So that's the basics of breeding. It works with cows too. Pigs, you have to use carrots. We don't have carrots yet. So we'll get there when we get there. Use seeds to attract and breed chickens. You can use them seeds from grass or from wheat. It's the same seed. Be careful of chickens. They're very dangerous. They will knock you off of cliffs and into lava. They follow the seeds. They drop eggs every 3 minutes or so, and they last about 3 minutes or so. So if you see an egg, pick it up. Right click on the chickens to breed them with the seeds in your hand. And you will hear a little ding, and you see that little green ball. That's an XP ball. That's experience. You notice how much experience I've got? Don't accidentally hit the chicken. And chickens will get in your way. See how the babies are attracted to where I'm trying to break the eggs to make baby chickens. You get 16 eggs in a batch, and start clicking on them. You may get one or two chickens. Chickens deliberately get in your way. The game puts them in your way on purpose to interfere and hopefully kill you. Game likes to kill you. Other mobs will get in your way too. A pig could push you off. Sheep occasionally. Sheep will lure you to your death because and cows too. They'll look like they're going to fall, and you'll go to try to rescue them off of a sheer cliff. They always go to sheer cliff. And when you try to rescue them, of course, you get pushed in and die. This is how to kill a chicken. Left click when you want to kill something, not right click. XP ball, and this time I got one raw chicken and two feathers, which can be used to make arrows. Raw chicken can be eaten raw. It can sometimes make you sick. If it's eaten cooked, it cures more hunger points. Hunger is the little meat poppers on the right side that are all red on mine. On the right, on the left is your health. When the hearts start going down, you're injured or you're running out of food or so on. Because I'm playing on peaceful, that's not an issue, but just know that that's true. So chickens will follow you. I usually, all animals, I take 1, 2, 3, 4 steps and pause, give them a chance to catch up. They don't go fast. They can swim and they can walk. Don't try to run with chickens. Don't try to be on a boat. They'll kill you. Any animal that bumps you while you're in a boat will kill you.